sweating.
It is a workout.
Hi guys, welcome back to Fancy Nancy Eats. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are going to be making a highly requested video, and what is it, Erica?
We're making some salsas, delicious salsas. Everybody loves salsa.
Yeah. So for these salsas, we're going to be using your typical ingredients that almost every Hispanic has in their homes, which are?
So we got tomates, tomatoes. We got green tomatoes, which we call tomatillos. Avocados, peppers, serrano peppers, regular peppers, all types of peppers. We got onion. Oh, and don't forget the cilantro, fresh cilantro. If you can smell it in the house, the aroma, just everywhere.
So that's what I like about having a garden, that I'm just able to go outside, pick what I want, and then just bring it in here and use it. And I swear, it does make your food taste 100 times better.
So we're making a green salsa. It includes green peppers, cilantro, tomatillos, garlic, and onion, and a pinch of salt.
So let's go ahead and get started on that one. We're gonna let this boil. Make sure you don't let your tomatillos pop. Okay, so our tomatillos and jalapenos are ready. Okay, so now it's time for us to do our salsa verde. Now I'm gonna do it in my little blender that I have here, because we're trying to give you different options depending on what you have at home. So this is super quick, super easy. We're gonna go ahead and do 1/4 piece of onion, 2 pieces of garlic. We went ahead and boiled our jalapenos and tomatillos. We did not let our tomatillos bust, okay? Don't ask me why, but it gives it a very sour taste when they do. Obviously they're going to blend in here, but for some reason when they bust inside of the water, it just gives it a very weird taste for some reason. I'm gonna add a 1/2 tablespoon of salt, and obviously it's to taste. So you're gonna taste it and make sure that it doesn't need any more. And we're gonna add a pinch of cilantro in here. And then I'm gonna top it off with a little bit of cilantro, so you don't have to add too much in here. I'm not gonna add water just yet. So your tomatillos actually release a lot of fluid, a lot of water on its own. So I'm not gonna add any. I'm gonna wait to see what the consistency looks like. And I'm not gonna leave this one chunky like the other ones. We're gonna actually blend this pretty good. Oh yeah, I like this already. Oh, look at that. Look at this. I'm gonna go ahead and drop some cilantro in here and just give it a good little mix here. And that's it.
So for our next salsa, this is what they usually give you in restaurants out of a can. Okay, we'll be using red tomato, onion, garlic, cilantro, and jalapeno peppers. We'll be using 4 of those.
So something I've learned along the way is to use foil paper, and we're gonna put our veggies on the foil paper, and I'll tell you why in a minute. So go ahead and get close to me, Erica. We went ahead and cut our large tomatoes. They're so big. We went ahead and cut them, and they're
extra large.
These are huge. I told Erica to use her hands, but obviously you want to make sure that you don't get burnt. But you're just going to keep rotating this. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start closing our foil. And this is what I was talking about. This is how we make sure all our veggies are fully cooked. Okay, so we have one little opening, and Erica's going to start going ahead and squirting some water in there. How much is really your choice. You don't have to add too much. Now we're gonna make sure we close this all up. And we're gonna let this finish cooking.
What about maybe 2 minutes maybe?
Yeah, 2 to 3 minutes. And these are all done. And you see how everything is completely fully cooked. We actually decided we're gonna make this salsa on the molcajete. So we're gonna give you all different options.
All right, so I'm gonna start one by one just because it is a little bit easier. But truthfully, it is your choice. If you got big old nice strong hands, go for it.
So you pretty much just start with with a chile and you just start taking all your anger out?
All of it. I've got a lot. Not really.
So while you're working on this, oh yeah, this is a strong chile.
Ooh.
So while you're working on this, tell us why you're going to be out for the next 2 months.
So I'll be having surgery on my knee. Yeah, it's okay. It happens. But you know what? We're making a few videos here just to keep you entertained. Again, this is optional, however much you want to put. I'm going to put half a tablespoon. Ooh. All right, so on this, we're going to add a little bit of chopped cilantro. And that is it.
Yes.
Chunky.
All right, so we're done with our second salsa. We forgot to record an intro, but this is our third salsa. So we have our nice and greasy iron skillet. And we're gonna go ahead and start adding our tomatoes, jalapenos, onion, everything to it. So as you're going, you can go ahead and start taking out any veggies that are already completely cooked. So we have our onions, we have some tomatillos. Look at that beautiful char on it. And these are already done, so we have them here on our plate. Just waiting on these slow pokes.
So since these are almost ready, we're gonna go ahead and split a few of these. Tiny char, not a whole lot.
Make sure you have your doors open, your windows open. The spicier you want it, the more of these chiles de árbol you add. If you don't want it as spicy, I would add very little.
Okay, so we've got our things ready, and now it's time to start adding to your blender. You could do this on your molcajete as well. Woo!
It looks delicious.
Yes. So we're gonna go ahead and add about maybe half a cup of water. We're gonna add a dash, and a dash to me is about half a tablespoon. If you want, you can add a little bit more salt. That's optional.
Okay.
Like I said, chunky. It's optional if you wanna blend it a little bit more. So this is where you add a little bit of your cilantro, radish, and top it off with your aguacate. Mix it up.
It smells so good.
So if I see this in your restaurant or in your taco stand or whatever, you better give me a shout out.
So let's talk about where we got this recipe. Let's give credit where credit is due.
That's right.
We actually learned this recipe in Laredo, Nuevo Laredo, Mexico.
That's right.
My dad used to take us to a taco stand, and this man would literally make this salsa, but he made it in the molcajete.
Yes, it was amazing.
It was so good.
And I wish I would have got his name.
Yes.
Because
it's been a good 10, 15 years probably. All right, guys. Taste time. All right, which one are you? I'm scared of this one.
Yes, I was going to say that.
I guess we can start with this one.
I'm kind of scared of that one, but you know what? It does look pretty good. All right. I might skip out on the chunky chile de árbol.
You wanted it like that?
No, I like it. I like it spicy. I'm serious. I love spicy, but my stomach cannot take it. But I don't care.
Oh my gosh, that's so good. Right?
Mm.
I'm gonna get.
But it's so good.
Actually, bring your phone. I want you to do a close up. So it's actually not that spicy.
You don't think so?
What would you rate it?
I would rate it, well,
a true rating.
A 7. In spicy level, okay?
Yeah.
Taste level, that's a 10.
Yeah, taste level, this is a 10.
Woo! I want to keep eating.
I know, me too. But we got others.
Okay, all right. So
the molcajete one.
Molcajete one. Look at this chunkiness.
And it's not. This one's definitely not that spicy.
Man, it's so good.
10 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
10 out of 10. I'm telling you, you have to do this at home. Okay.
It's not spicy.
To me, this is like a 3-4.
I'll sit down and just eat this by itself.
Right? 3 or 4, or what would you rate it? From 1 to 10.
A 3.
Yeah.
A 3 on the spicy level.
I mean, the taste is amazing. Ooh. All right, this is a green sauce.
Okay. All right.
Green salsa.
So what do you think this is gonna be in the spicy level?
Probably 4.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be that much.
Let's see.
Actually, less. It's not spicy at all.
This is like a 1.
Very 1.
Very 1.
So to me, I feel like I need a little bit more salt. So we're gonna add a little bit more salt, but it's not even mild. It's not spicy at all.
You know what? I really think that we should have started with this one.
Yeah.
First.
This is the salsa I'm gonna give my husband. Because he can't stand the real spicy.
Yeah. Man,
what's your favorite?
I would definitely add that to just about anything if I don't want to have a runny nose.
Yeah.
But truthfully, my favorite, man.
In between these two, right?
It's so hard. Okay, if I really want like a really spicy taco, I'm going for this.
Yeah.
But if I want just a regular, just sit down and eat some chips, it is this one.
Yeah.
It's really good. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and
here, let me refresh my memory
keep
really
it
quick.
going.
Obviously. For some reason, I'm obsessed with saying obviously.
But I love how it hears.
I don't even know why. I don't know why I say it so much.
Obviously, because it goes good with you.
Obviously, because I love obviously. You okay? I'm gonna get some. Ándale, Carona.